You say my name like words that I made up. You say my name like.
Sometimes I wonder what the old me say. If what? If he could see the way shit is today, he'd probably say that everything is gay. What's my name? What's my name?
So Eminem just released his new single, Houdini, and people are acting like it is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And let me be very frank with you, it's not even one of the best Eminem songs in the last 10 years. And I'm not a big fan of Eminem's later catalog. It's weird how Eminem, specifically Eminem, gets all of this praise for mediocrity. Because when you watch the Houdini video and you listen to the Houdini song, it just feels like, it feels reductive. It feels derivative. It feels like he's trying to recapture something that has long left the building. I don't think Eminem is handling the fact that he's getting old very well. Besides the fact that he is dyeing his face with the cheapest hair dye I've ever seen in my entire life. But it's like he doesn't want to accept the fact that he's becoming an older man. And it's okay to get old. There are plenty of rappers, white and black, who've been able to age gracefully. But Eminem does not want to age. He doesn't want to grow up. He doesn't want to mature. And you can see it in his lyrics, immaturity. One of the first things he did do was take a shot at Megan Thee Stallion. Now, it seems like Megan Thee Stallion is one of those artists that rappers feel like they can just take a shot at, no pun intended, because the situation with Tory Lanez has left many rap fans divided, but I don't really feel like we should be divided at this point. The courts have found him guilty. It's quite obvious that he shot Megan Thee Stallion. So the continue to go back and forth about this situation is odd. And to make light of it is weird. It kind of goes with this idea that hip hop has this issue with misogynoir. And it does. But Eminem specifically has had an issue with misogynoir in the past. Eminem created a whole story about him being in a relationship with some black girl. She broke up with him. He did some type of diss track that came off real racist. And it just didn't make a lot of sense, but people let him get away with it. Then there was that thing with Aaliyah.
May 22nd, 2000, Eminem, Timbaland, Missy Elliott, and Aaliyah are photographed together at the Marshall Mathers LP album release party at Club 51 in New York. Did you know? In 1999, Eminem dissed Aaliyah and several other women in his diss track, Get You Mad, off his The Slim Shady LP, which is a special edition bonus track. The album was released February 23rd, 1999. Aaliyah, who was 20 at the time, Eminem was 27, was not too happy about this track, and rumor has it, when she saw Eminem at the album release party May 2000, she demanded an apology, and Eminem apologized right then and there. Now this is the Get You Mad lyrics. Told Maya this SHIT was all about me. Gave Alyssa Milano syphilis, mono, and gonorrhea. And all three of my main girls said, see ya. Cause Brandy and Monica walked in and caught me effing Aaliyah. How rude was that?
Eminem thought he could take a shot at Aaliyah and nobody would protect her, no one would defend her. And in light of what happened to Aaliyah with R. Kelly.
Were you aware of his relationship with Aaliyah?
Oh gosh, that's a touchy one. When he and I lived together, but going into college, I was left at the house for hours. I see like this basket full of tapes, so I'm like, well, maybe I'll just grab one of these tapes and let me go in the other rooms and see if there's a VHS so I can watch a movie, because I was bored. That's when I discovered that he had been lying to me about Aaliyah. He records everything, so the tape that I put in was him and Aaliyah together. They were on the tour bus, and everything that I had asked him, it was confirmed on the tape.
Luckily, after the R. Kelly ordeal, Aaliyah was able to find a healthy circle of friends who did protect her from these type of situations. To my understanding, Aaliyah's male friends checked Eminem. He apologized and never said another bad word about Aaliyah. In fact, he never said another bad word about any R&B female singer. he kept all his focus on specifically Mariah Carey, Britney Spears, and Christina Aguilera. There's also something to be said about Eminem just showing up right after this situation between Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, y'all, regarding this whole Eminem Houdini song that just dropped, you guys can talk about the lyrics, everybody dissect it, do what you want to do, but what I don't want to hear, please, okay, what I don't want to see is y'all niggas, okay, I don't want to see any of y'all black asses, okay, getting on this internet saying Eminem ain't real hip-hop is back, especially after what we just witnessed with Kendrick, okay, please don't do that. So I need you to go find the blackest part of your black ass, okay, and recognize real rap, okay, because just because you saying something controversial, just because you saying something is gay, like we used to say back in the day, don't mean that you ate, it don't mean that you ate, okay, it don't mean real hip-hop is back just because you dropping the same bars we used to drop in 9th and 10th grade. Saying the same bars we used to drop in 9th and 10th grade. Okay? Just because you saying something transphobic and all the shit and things like that, talk about a cat being trans and all this shit with the Chinese, if you black, don't mean that is real hip-hop and real hip-hop is back. Just because you saying stuff that we used to say in 2001 to 2003 when we used to sit in the cafeteria with cafeteria rap beef, don't mean that you popping off in the streets. It don't mean that shit, okay? So I want y'all to understand, please, before you take your black ass on this fucking internet, okay? And rep for this white boy saying some stupid ass shit that we used to say back in the day on AIM, okay? I need you to be clear when you talk about this shit and talk about it like you respect your black ass, okay? I need you to find the blackest part of your fucking ass and stand up straight when you talking about this song Houdini. You talking about this song Houdini, okay? Especially with that line hitting at Megan, okay? When he's trying to say he want to feed, okay? It's giving very much get up on your good foot, okay? And everybody said that shit was lame. Everybody said that shit was lame. So don't change your mind now because a white boy in your face. Don't change your mind now because a white boy in your face, okay? Don't do that shit. I need you to find your nigga ass before you talk about this shit, okay? Have a nice day.
No matter what side of the coin you're on, whether you're on side Kendrick, side Drake, they feel like Eminem just threw a song together at the last minute to divert the attention off of Drake and Kendrick and refocus it on him and his mediocre project. I'm going to be very frank. Eminem is not the force that he was, say, 10 years ago. And the fans, white and black, they don't really consider Eminem the GOAT anymore. Ask a 15-year-old, they'll probably say somebody like King Von. They're not going to say Eminem anymore. The people who are attracted to Eminem's content are Gen Xers, millennials, people who grew up listening to his music. Like the whole song, the whole video was retreaded waters. Nothing was interesting. The shit was boring. I'm supposed to pretend like this is, Eminem's back. Who gives a fuck if he's back or not? He's not the GOAT. He's not the greatest rapper of all time. And if you're gonna come back, sir, come back with something new.